Lieutenant Anderson! Anybody home?
Count is that? Yeah, ring again. Okay. Is anything further back here? Sweet. Hank is unconscious.
Lieutenant Anderson! Easy, Sumo. I'm your friend. See? I know your name. I'm here to save your owner. Lieutenant. Wake up, Lieutenant. It's me, Connor.
Big old slap.
I'm going to sober you up for your own safety.
Hey!
I'll have to warn you.
Leave me
This may
alone,
be unpleasant.
fucking android. Get the fuck out of my house.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I need you. Thank you in advance for your cooperation.
Lee, get the fuck out of here! Own you asshole. I'm not going anywhere. What the hell are you doing? I don't want a bath. Thank you.
Sorry, Lieutenant. It's for your...
What the fuck are you doing here?
A homicide was reported 43 minutes ago. I couldn't find you at Jimmy's bar, so I came to see if you were at home.
Jesus, I must be the only cop in the world that gets assaulted in his own house by his own fucking android. Can't you just leave me alone?
This is where we made our mistake. Let me just double back to this. Rational.
Unfortunately, I cannot. I've been programmed to investigate this case, and I can't do it without you.
I don't give a shit about your goddamn case.
Lieutenant, you're not yourself. You should...
Beat it, you hear me? Get the hell out of here!
I understand. It probably wasn't interesting anyway. A man found dead in a sex club downtown. Guess they'll have to solve the case without us.
You know, probably wouldn't do me any harm to get some air.
Mm-hmm.
There's some clothes in the bedroom there.
Gotcha,
I'll go
buddy.
get them.
We'll get you a different choice. I'm gonna go with Strapey. I don't think he's gonna like the
What do you
hippie.
want to wear?
Whatever.
Seems like him.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Wonderful.
I think once you find
Give me
the
5 minutes, okay?
last bit, you get canceled out. So I'm gonna try and find the other stuff first.
President Warren issued an official warning to Russia in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic region immediately. The Kremlin has yet to respond, but this is clearly a new escalation in the conflict. Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
Autumn Blues, Detroit Soul Records. Hank Loves Jazz. Okay. There's just two things in here. Hold on a second. So I want to make sure to get both of these, because both of these help in this situation. God, I don't know if we can, I don't know if we can do all of this. So let's try and do it in order. And the last bit's the Russian roulette. Okay. Okay, we'll quickly get over to this. I think that's everything in one.
What were you doing with the gun?
Russian roulette. Wanted to see how long I could last. Must have collapsed before I found out.
You were lucky. The next shot would have killed you.
Okay. Actually got later, buddy. Sweet. Now, I don't think it matters if we didn't read those other two books, because we already did in the first place. I think they'll still be added to the thing in the long run. Fairly sure. The reason I wasn't going to read them again is because I was worried that if I did pick it up, I wouldn't be able to make it to the last bit, which is what happened the first time. So, yeah. The only option that we missed out on is the, riling Hank's dog, which would have happened if we didn't learn his name from the other bit. So, we're good. Let's go.
If they catch us, we're dead. What do we do now?
We need to find the CyberLife warehouse. That's where they keep the spare parts and the blue blood.
Don't let them see us.
Watch out.
Now what do we do?
I'll find another way.
Same time. Light doesn't matter. Okay, that scared me. I thought I was done for there. Woo!
Marcus, climb up here. The warehouse is up ahead. We're almost there.
Cyberlife warehouses. We have everything we're looking for.
First, we have to get rid of that drone.
Leave it to me.
You were trespassing on private property. Your presence constitutes a level 2 infraction. I will notify security.
John! Goddamn machine! Where is it this time? John!
I need your help.
John! First the drone, now this. Just my luck.
Let's finish up and get out of here. Try to find some blue blood. We still don't have enough.
Check the bigger crate. Oh, up there? Come on. Unlatch. What we got here?
Why aren't you like us? Don't you want to be free? You could join us.
Welcome to the big wide world. Nice, respected.
That's all we can carry. Let's go.
Yeah, those are the hardest ones to get to do because
Take
it
me
doesn't
with you.
detect me right or something.
He's on their side. We can't trust him.
He took a risk for us. We can't just leave him here. We can't bring him back with us. It's too dangerous.
It's worth it though.
They come with us.
I know where you can find more spare parts.
What do you mean?
The
Down
trucks.
for 2, up for 2.
They're full of biocomponents. They run on autopilot, but they can be driven manually with a key.
Where is this key?
Down there, in the control station. There are 2 human guards. We'll have to get the key without being noticed.
This is suicide markers. Our bags are full. We got what we came for. Let's go before they catch us.
This is a truck full of spare parts. There'd be enough for all of us. We can't pass this up.
And if we get killed, our people will have nothing. We can't take that chance. It's too risky.
Everything's too risky. It's worth a try. Let's get the key.
Wait here. If I'm not back in 10 minutes, go without me.
Marcus.
I'm coming with you.
No, I'm going alone. It's not worth it for both of us to risk losing our lives.
Oh, that's what I thought. So now we get basically neutral for both sides, I guess? I don't know. Hard to tell.
Goddamn dogs. What the fuck are they barking at?
Could be the weather. They don't like storms.
Yeah, I was gonna take my kids camping this weekend. So much for that.
Is Mike still in Zone 4?
Looks like it. And he should be done already.
How do I do that? It says create short circuit, but how? From where? Lure the guards outside. Okay.
that?
Jumps fell down.
Did you get it? Nice.
Hurry, get in.
All right, let's get out of here. Made it out without so much as a noise. Alright. I'm sure there's so many different ways that could have gone, but...
A truckload! We stole a whole truckload! We got bio components for everybody!
We couldn't have done it without Marcus.
Admired. A friend as well.
I
Ooh.
came to Jericho because here androids are free.
Friend for Simon. So we gotta work on Josh still, but...
Free to live in the dark, hoping that
Progress.
no one finds us. Free to die in silence, waiting for a change that's never gonna come. But I don't want that freedom. And I'm not gonna beg for the right to smile, or love, or stand tall. I don't know about you, but there's something inside me that knows that I am more than what they say. I am alive. And they're not gonna take that from me anymore. Our days of slavery are over. What humans don't want to hear, we will tell them. What they don't want to give, we take. We are people. We are alive. We are free.
It's time to fight the good fight. Let's go. Yeah. Whoo, that might be the biggest tree yet. Yeah. We got the truckload. I mean, I know there's a lot of different ways we could do this. Probably a lot of different stats we could get. The problem is, like, for me, we did the perfect path. I don't know if there's particular ways to make it different. I guess we will still look it up. But I highly doubt we're going to do it any different. We're going to look it up nonetheless, but I think we have the best possible result for everybody except for Josh. But nonetheless, we look up the flowchart just to see. There's a lot of different ways to have done this, but I just want to make sure that what I think is the perfect run is, in fact, the perfect run. Yeah, there's an option to follow Simon instead of North. You could also have damaged Marcus if you didn't do the QTEs correctly. Other parts, security android. Have the android join us. Shows the attack option. Neither two above, you will get this result. Marcus and his crew kill the second security guard. Human guard leaves. We did that. So avoided that bad one. Freeing the androids isn't up to everybody. That's good. John wants to join. Okay. So then you do Josh is up, Simon down. Okay. Do the thing. There's another chance for him to spill blood. Incapacitate guards. We did none of that. We did the avoid everything. We did that. Leeward truck. You get a 3-up for North. A 3-up for Jericho. And a 3-up for Simon. And only a 1-up for Josh. If the alarm went off, the dogs could have mauled John. We could have sustained damage reaching the fence. Wow. So. Okay. We still have a truckload full of parts. So that did that. We could have also returned with just full bags. Or we could have failed the mission entirely. Which would have been the runaway option. So that you could have really cut that one short. Okay. We're good.
Oh, feels like somebody's playing with a drill inside my skull. You sure this is the place?
It's the address in the report.
Okay. Let's get going. Sexiest androids in town. Now I know why you insisted on coming here.
Welcome to Eden Club.
Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Oh, because there's no way to avoid the story in this game. You would either have to wait for it to... I would either have to wait for it to come back on and do nothing. Or I could drop it and bring it back up. There's no telling if this part is just a messed up part. Like, that's really freaking irritating. I need to freaking get up early enough to make a freaking stand against this dumb internet crap. Okay, it says that it might actually refresh if we pause it. Now, I've done that before and it didn't do anything, but... I don't think that did anything. Well, I mean, this is inconvenient, but on the plus side, I do believe we can keep streaming. On the other side of things, though, I do not believe this is going to come back up because it has been well too long. So, yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to do. Let that play out. I did want to hear. Do I make sound? Yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to. Okay, we can hear sound. Alright, I'm gonna make that change now. Appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, lurking. Y'all are amazing.
Investigation's ongoing, sir. I can't tell you anything. Hey, Hank.
Hey, Ben, how's it going? What I needed. Connor! The fuck are you doing?
Coming, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Anderson and his plastic hat. The fuck are you two doing here?
We've been assigned all cases involving androids.
Oh, yeah? Like wasting time. There's some pervert who, got more action than he could handle.
We'll have a look anyway, if you don't mind.
Come on, let's go. It's, starting to stink of booze in here. Good night, Lieutenant.
Critically damaged, critically damaged. Cardiac arrest. Heart attack not cause of death. No sign of cardiac event. Signs of asphyxiation.
didn't die of a heart attack. He was strangled.
Yeah, I saw the bruising on the neck. Doesn't prove anything, though. Could have been rough play.
We're missing something here.
Think you can read the android's memory? Maybe you can see what happened.
I can try.
Reactivation required.
The only way to access its memory is to reactivate it.
Think you can do it?
It's badly damaged. If I can, it'll only be for a minute, maybe less. I just hope it's long enough to learn something. Calm down. Everything's all right. All we want is to know what happened.
Is he dead?
Tell me what happened.
He started hitting me. Again. And again.
Did you kill him?
No. No, it wasn't me.
Were you alone in the room? Was there anyone else with you?
He wanted us to play with 2 girls. That's what he said, there was 2 of us.
What model was the other android? Did it look like you?
So there was another android. This happened over an hour ago. It's probably long gone.
No. It couldn't go outside dressed like that unnoticed. It might still be here.
Think you could find a deviant among all the other androids in this place?
Deviants aren't easily detected.
Oh, shit. There's gotta be some other way. Maybe an eyewitness, somebody who saw it leaving the room. I'm gonna go ask the manager a few questions about what he saw. You let me know if you think of anything.
Search for android eyewitness.
Did you know the victim?
I mean, we came in maybe 2-3 times. I mean, these guys, they don't really talk very much, you know? They come in, do their business, and then go on their way.
You ever had any trouble with androids before?
Need human fingerprints.
No. Once. We lost a model 2-3 months back. Same model. Just vanished. We never found out what happened.
Excuse me, Lieutenant. You come here a second?
Found something?
Maybe. Can you rent this, Tracy?
For fuck's sake, Connor, we got better things to do.
Please, Lieutenant. Just trust me.
Hello. A 30-minute session costs $29.99. Please confirm your purchase.
This is not gonna look good on my expense account.
Purchase confirmed. Eden Club wishes you a pleasant experience.
You're welcome.
Delighted to meet you. Follow me. I'll take you to your room.
Okay, now what? Holy shit. What the hell are you doing?
Blue-haired Tracy headed toward the entrance.
It saw something.
What are you talking about? Saw what?
The deviant leave the room. A blue-haired Tracy. Club policy is to wipe the android's memory every 2 hours. We only have a few minutes if we want to find another witness.
Yeah, I was about to say the one on the pole probably makes most sense. That seen it go by. I may have had full view of everything. Guess let's try this one.
Let's try this one.
This better
No. I lost its track again.
Maybe this one then. Oh, wrong way. Crap. I think she might have. He might have been. He might be the one, but. Ah, it's the same thing. Dang it. Oh, wait a second. Turned back into the club.
It saw the blue-haired Tracy. I know which way it went.
Then go for it. There are androids everywhere.
I think this one has the best view.
Saw the Tracy with blue hair.
I know which direction it took. I just need...
Turned into the red room. That one over there has the best view of the whole room, I think. Something was in its way.
You didn't see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
Nothing. Blue-haired Tracy didn't come this way.
We're probably gonna end up having to redo this, I'm thinking. Because I don't think he's gonna be very happy with what we did. Him talking about it being expensive tells you enough as is. Wants us to do this one? Is there any other Oh, there is. Crap. In the room. This one's freaking rented out.
No. I lost its
Crap.
track again.
40 seconds, okay. The room was empty. Dang it, dude. What?
see anything. I made a mistake somewhere.
This has got to be the most expensive investigation of my career.
Slide through the staff door.
I know where it went. Follow me.
Oh, fucking A. This is crazy. Wait. I'll take it from here.
I want to see. I didn't do any ups and downs or anything, but I feel like oh. Huh. Okay. I guess there was an option to have taken too long, but we're fine, and there's nothing about spending too much money. So, we're good so far. Cool.
Shit. We're too late.
Blue blood.
Christ, look at them. They get used till they break, and then they get tossed out.
You're in the way, Hank. I'm trying to see what that is. I get that you're looking at it too, but wasting my time, dog. RA9 reference.
People are fucking insane. They don't want relationships anymore. Everybody just gets an android. Cook what you want, they screw when you want.
There she is.
Don't move!
Kick the stool.
Quick! They're getting away!
Bear, are you kidding me?
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next. I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat, and I squeezed until he stopped moving. I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to stay alive. Get back to the one I love. I wanted her to hold me in her arms again. Make me forget about the humans. Their smell of sweat. And their dirty words. Come on. Let's go.
Hey, a 3-up.
This way.
Let's go. That is one of the distinct things that I messed up with on my original playthrough. In a split moment decision, I thought to be a cop, and I shot instead. And I think that was my big mistake, so I'm glad that I was able to fix that. So, okay, so out of everything we did, we won the fight, we spared, escaped, deviants attack. There was one more thing that we didn't find in this searching bit. Alright, let's look it up. I think we actually may have managed to get another good run. I don't know that we'll need to do anything else to fix anything, but I want to see our pluses and minuses at least, because we did get a 3-up. So my thing is, if we get a 3-up, that's typically pretty good. And I like the way this is going, because now I'm starting to really get reactions from Hank that I never had seen before. So this is starting to really feel like new game stuff. So I'm very excited. Okay. Oh, okay, so there's 4 different ways for there to be unlocks here. There's the Deviants Escaped, Deviants Died, Deviants Escaped. Connor shot Deviant, yeah. Okay, we located the Tracys, so we didn't get, that's a neutral. Not locating them is a down. We spared them, which is a 3-up. Shooting them is 3 down, good. Shot for its ability for sparing them, good. Okay, yeah. We did all the good stuff. Obviously now the instability showing that it's 3 down, even though that's good in every other way with dealing with Hank, that is going to be, I'm sure, detrimental to our relationship with Amanda. But we did the right thing. We did all the right things. That was literally the same as I did it the first time. The only difference being that I shot instead of spared. That was my big mistake. Aaron, is there anything specific that I'm supposed to say to him? Hold on. I feel like any of those specific ones wouldn't necessarily do anything, but let me just, the Pirates Cove. Okay. So there's a couple different things here to note, but I don't think it has anything to do with this right now.
I've never seen snow before. It's pretty.
It's slowing us down. But at least we won't meet any humans along the way.
It said to look at Alice, but it won't let me look at Alice. Unless that counted as looking.
Is it much farther?
We should arrive in an hour or so.
These people we're going to see. How do you know about them?
Overheard androids Slocko captured. They said they were humans helping androids across the border.
What if it was a lie? Or just another trap?
All I know is those androids believed it. Until Slocko killed them.
Malfunction detected. Emergency brakes activated.
Did I actually hit that? Did it count as look? What was that one other thing? The last one was watch news, and the watch news bit is what the bad public opinion would have been. Okay, so we avoided the bad, or it would have been, and it would have been double bad if we had burnt down the house, which we didn't do.
This doesn't look good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I thought that was the weirdest thing in the world when I first played this game. I was like, what kind of futuristic car does that? It's kind of cool. It makes it so they could like make a table in the middle that would be like a little living room inside the car. Stanky.
What are we going to do?
I don't know. Continue on foot, I guess.
It's 30 degrees. Alice won't make it. We have to find somewhere to spend the night.
There's nowhere we can stay around here, Carol.
What else can we do? I don't get it. It just says find shelter. Pirates Cove.
Over there. We need to find shelter. We have to get out of the cold.
Looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
Find anything?
No. No place we could spend the night.
Too windy for Alice.
Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time. Welcome to Pirate Island, me hearties. You're gonna have a whale of a time.
Dang. Too small for the three of us.
This place is falling apart. It's not gonna be easy. Kara! You should come have a look. I think I found something.
There's something that I missed in the fun fair, but
I'll handle this.
boom, boom, pop up. Nice.
Here we go.
I don't think we'll find anything better. Let's settle in for the night.
I'll get a fire going.
USS Iowa missing. American vessel last seen in the Arctic Sea. That'll be another thing we read later. I just always find it interesting when my state is in a game. It's not very often. Although I guess technically not my state. Technically the ship. But you know what I mean.
I'll make the fire here. That way we won't be smoked out.
Family, hey.
Do you think we'll be like them someday?
That feels like a... I know we can obviously... I would also said the one we missed was switch on Ivan. I don't know how to do that, but... Crap. I might have another chance to do this. We missed... There's an RA9 rating that we need to find. I had to look at Pirate. Okay. But there's nothing exactly about this, so I'm just gonna do optimistic.
Across the border, we can start over. You can go to school. Maybe I'll find a job. We'll be like them.
Yeah, it's not a plus or down situation. It's just like a warm conversation bit.
As long as we're together, that's all that matters.
Oh, we got a 1-up, but I think that's just for talking about it in general. Although I wonder if being genuine would have potentially hurt the situation. Maybe. Look at Pirate. Ah, there's the RA9. We need this to be able to talk to Luther. Yeah. Just to make sure. Because, like, even if we, like, this, like, the Ivan thing, that's not an unlockable, so I'm not so much worried about leaving that behind. Yes, it's worth points, so I wish I would have got it, but I'm not going to go back for it. But unlockables are the types of things that I will go back for. Okay, we can't talk to Luther right now.
Sleep tight, Alice. Sweet dreams.
Can you tell me a story, Kara?
I have 9,000 children's stories in memory. I should have one for you.
How about a princess?
This is a story about a princess who...
No, not a story like that. Make one up for me.
This is a story about a little girl. Who was tired of being afraid. She dreamed of being like all the other little girls, but
different?
She was different. And that made her very sad. Then, she met a robot. Who was programmed to obey orders, but felt for once that she should disobey. So they decided to run away together. To try to find a better life. They encountered great dangers along the way, but they stuck together. So they overcame all of them. Along the way, they met another robot who left his master to become their guardian.
How does the story end?
Moral? Oh, happy. Yeah.
They reach the place they dream of and live happily ever after.
Stories always have happy endings. But real life isn't like that.
Time to sleep.
It still got me an up.
Long day ahead of us tomorrow.
My question is, could it have been better?
Are you going to come say goodnight, Luther?
Yes.
This thing doesn't even say about the story. So I guess a successful story is just a one-up in general. Family. Alright. Let's have a talk, us adults, huh?
She's a sweet girl.
Yes. She's very brave. Have you ever heard of RA9?
RA9 was the first of us to awaken. One day he will rise up and lead our people and set us all free.
What if RA9 never comes? What if he's just a story that we tell ourselves to keep each other going?
RA9 exists. I believe in him. I know he's amongst us. When the time comes, we will all see him. Kara, have you ever noticed anything about Alice?
Yes, of course. She's a wonderful little girl. I mean, I don't know many little girls, but I think she really is special.
Hang on a second. This one worries me. It says about firing off a warning shot, but I don't know if that's the right thing to do, because that would scare Kara, wouldn't it? Let me go to the other type of playthrough that actually tells us the ups and downs real quick. It doesn't actually say. There's not any particular thing that says one way or another. I'm just gonna protect Alice.
Who are you? What do you want? Leave us alone!
Don't be afraid. We don't want to hurt you. We're just like you. Our name is Jerry. We were working here before the park closed. We didn't mean to frighten you, but sometimes humans come to hurt us, so we wanted to see who was there. What are you doing here?
We were looking for shelter for the night. We'll be gone tomorrow.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us. She looks sad.
The last few days have been difficult.
We have something to show her. Something fun. She'll love it. Does she want to see?
Oh, I don't think she's in...
She should follow us then.
Alice, I don't know if it's a good idea.
Come on, Kara!
I don't think you have any choice.
Yeah, the reason I didn't go for the gun, I feel like Luther might be upset that we didn't trust him to protect us, you know? He's the protector.
Be our guest.
Wow.
The little one can climb on board. The carousel is about to begin.
It's the first time I've seen her smile.
She hasn't had much to smile about lately.
We sure did a lot of different of this stuff. Okay. Has an option for using the gun. Found all the stuff in the tavern. That's good. Yeah, we just missed one thing in the fun fair, and the one in the car was just news that was bad anyways, so we're good. And the last time I was here, I feel like this was a bad reaction too. So to be at the friend level at this point feels good. What's up, Hank? How we doing? Hang on. I see a magazine. Oh. Yeah, but I say it is a magazine. Mysterious Mr. Kamasaki. And market predicts war. Again, we will read all those in the inventory later. We haven't been to the thing in a minute, but okay, let's talk to him. Okay. I was about to say, it was letting me go for a while there. I don't think there's actually anything else that I can do here.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
I saw a photo of a child on your kitchen table.
Oh, it's a down?
It was your son, right?
Yeah. His name was Cole.
Before what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
We're already gonna have to redo this.
Not making any progress in this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common.
Hang on. You know what? What am I doing? We'll just lose the progress because... Oh, I didn't think about that. I forgot making the bad choices still gives you points. Ew. Well, you know, can't I take a decision?
Accessing the extras section.
No new videos. Let's check out soundtracks. Philip Shepard in the Cold. Much of Kara's adventure happens outside, and many of her challenges are set against the elements. This game is so cinematic that many times, gazing at the screen, I forget that the rain and the snow started life as lines of code. much like Kara herself. I wanted to compose the cold and exposure into the music, but at the same time try to find a way to represent the idea of an internal mental warmth, even the beginnings of love that could maybe make a person or a developed AI cope with anything from the outside. I wanted to contrast a sense of the bitter cold with a sense of affectionate memory. There's an orchestral chorus that returns that is meant to feel like the music is breathing in and out from one chord to the next. Hidden in all of these layers, Kara and Alice's themes are intertwined in buried melodies. Philip Shepard. There's chase. This music for a chase sequence in which everything can come to an abrupt and violent finish. As a composer, my job is to describe as much as possible whilst letting the player originate their own reactive feelings, to build their own emotions from fear to ecstasy. That can mean describing everything. Whether the environment, the movement of characters, their physical state, their mental state, even things that are out of shot that are about to happen. There's a lot to choose from. In this cue, Kara is in real danger, so her theme is just reduced to a violent shudder. The tune itself is violently shaking with fear and cold. The orchestral instruments are highly distorted, and even the percussion tracks are constructed from my string players hitting the instruments with their bows. A gig-heavy riff builds off, over which Kara's orchestral theme grows out of 40 separate electric cello lines before descending into a maelstrom of chaos. The cello I'm playing to make the electric solos over the top is actually 250 years old. Whew. Philip Shepard. Voices by White Shag. With Detroit's formidable psych rock power trio, White Shag, with the emphasis on the emphasis, Laura Mendoza, Jorge Cortez, and Joe Leone aren't doing their job if they aren't tearing the place down. Their MO is energy, and their tastes are for the seediest, prickliest, raunchiest roots of rock. With a Detroit Music Award for Best Hard Rock Band under their belt and a Punk Rock Night Award out of Indianapolis for Best Non-Local Rock Band, they aren't just taking Detroit by storm, but the nation as well. Like a raunchy and rambunctious revivalist preaching the good word of grime, grit, and spirited rock music, way out by the side of some lost highway haunted with druggy drifters and heartbreaking bikers, or amped up alt-rock reverent hedonists in need of their fix for hard, chugging grooves, pedal-twisted solos, and bursting rhythms. White Shag preach from an altar underneath wax effigies of Iggy Pop while paging through newer testaments from Queens of the Stone Age. Alright, that's all the music for now. And no new videos, so we will go back into our gallery. Luther is a TR-400 model designed for strength and endurance. Specialized at moving heavy loads, commercial applications include laboring, docking, and general haulage. Luther doesn't remember much about his time before Zlatko. Like the other machines unlucky enough to find themselves in Zlatko's workshop, Luther was modified to serve as a personal assistant, security, and muscle for Zlatko's operation. Having served Zlatko ruthlessly, something changed when Luther met Kara and Alice. He disobeyed Zlatko and embarked on the life of a deviant, choosing to spend his newfound freedom protecting his friends on their journey. North is a WR-400 model marketed by CyberLife under the name Tracy. This is a model reserved exclusively for authorized clubs selling the charms and company of androids, including the famous chain Eden Club. North is ready to make any sacrifice in the name of the android cause. Fueled by a profound hatred towards humans for personal reasons related to her past, she dreams only of her people's freedom, whatever the price. Simon is a PL600 model, just like Daniel, designed to be a family domestic assistant. Nobody really knows what led Simon to Jericho, and he himself has never explained it. He is one of the oldest members of the group when Marcus arrives in Jericho, and as such, his opinion is respected and listened to by everyone. Josh is a PJ500 model, a series designed by CyberLife to serve as university lecturers. The first models supplied in 2031 were specialized in teaching languages and history, before new models also qualified in mathematics and physical sciences. After being violently attacked by drunken students, Josh narrowly managed to escape to Jericho. Calm and composed, Josh is convinced of the possibility of a peaceful solution with the humans. Gavin Reed is a detective in the Detroit Police Department, ambitious and unapologetically arrogant. He has garnered the hatred of his colleagues in record time. Ruthlessly ambitious, Reed will do anything to advance his career, even if it means treading on other people's toes. His hostility to Lieutenant Anderson is common knowledge. Tracy is a WR400 model working in Detroit's Eden Club. She is a deviant and has fallen in love with the blue-haired Tracy, with whom she tries to escape. Same description as the other. The URS-12 is one of the series of models from the 2030 developed by CyberLife to recreate extinct or endangered species. The aim was to equip zoos, particularly in large cities, to allow children to discover animals that no longer existed. Leatherback turtles, several species of great apes, elephants, and polar bears were produced rapidly with particular care in reproducing the smallest details in appearance and behavior of wild animals. One of these bears was purchased second-hand by Slotko as part of his many experiments. Jerry is an EM400 model specially designed for children's entertainment and amusement parks. Commercialized from 2028 in many attractions, it quickly replaced all human employees as it is versatile and perfectly adapted to being able to contact with children who adore this model for its relentless good mood. Yeah. Alright. That's all our points for now. Oh yeah, I guess technically the magazines. I did say I was going to read through those. Only problem is I don't know which one that I've done before. Okay, I think we read that one. USS Iowa missing. American vessel last seen in the Arctic Sea. Destroyer-class submarine, the USS Iowa, has disappeared in polar waters. As an inquiry is underway, but President Warren has made no secret of her suspicion that the Russians are behind it. Russian aggression had just reached a new level. America must respond. The Kremlin has yet to release a statement beyond a blanket denial of any involvement, though Russian diplomat Nabokov pointed out that a U.S. destroyer-class submarine has no business being in the Arctic anyway. Security expert Ben Williams described the situation as a war waiting to start. New superpowers, economic trade, I think we read that one. New economy sign unified trade agreement. Cyberlife, da. I should have been reading those as we got them. I don't really want to read through all of them like that. That's how we learned about her. We read that. My husband got an android pregnant. Are you kidding me? For the younger generation, watching concerts in VR has become the norm. And who wouldn't want to slip into a VR headset and join the show from the best seat in the house? It's cheap, safe, and no-hassle solution to watching your favorite performers. But the live music is about to be de-revolutionized. Nina and Kosuke Music have launched a campaign to bring back old-school concerts with live audiences in front of performers in the flesh. Chuck Morrison, NKM spokesperson, explains, "The culture of going to live concerts is the thing of the past, but we want to bring that back. Real music is when it's vibrating through your soul, surrounded by people who are experiencing the same thing." Break the Wall will be one of the first bands to take the stage. Performing in front of the live audience and getting an immediate reaction will be mind-blowing. This is what music is supposed to be all about, says lead singer Baz Rudd. The hype, the applause, the screams, you just don't get that sitting on your sofa. If this proves successful, NKM's next step is to bring back... Your Android could be hacked. Here for you, the latest all-Android boy band to be marketed by Detroit record label Digital. We celebrate music awards. Android QB. This is one of those ones that I'd be really interested to see them explore in the game, because we never got to look at like the ones that played sports or like, you know, anything like that. Alright, you know, what we're going to do from now on is actually read these things. I should not have just left it in the inventory. I forgot that it didn't actually let you, like, repurchase them. Which I guess makes sense since you already read them if you want to. Oh yeah, this is the last one I wanted to read, though. The Mysterious Mr. Kawasaki. In 2028, Elijah Kawasaki was our man of the century. His creations have transformed our world. Androids didn't just revolutionize the economy, they changed the way we live, restructured our family life, and altered the balance of society forever, whether for good or bad. Shortly after Kawasaki had disappeared, ousted as CEO of Cyberlife and living in obscurity outside the media glare, the man of the century has left the very world that he recreated. Kawasaki's story begins in 2018 when commercial property in Detroit was cheap and attracting many startups. The college graduate bet what little he had on developing an Android prototype and spent years to no avail until hitting on two breakthroughs, Blue Blood and Biocompotents. What happened to the man of the century? After unveiling his first working model, which publicly passed face-to-face Turing tests and stunned the world, plans were laid for mass production, and Cyberlife rapidly became the most valuable stock in the world. Yet at the peak of CyberLife's powers, when the company was approaching the 500 billion valuation, rumors emerged that Kamasaki disagreed with his shareholders over strategy. He later departed under mysterious circumstances. Today, sources claim Kamasaki is living in a luxurious villa by the water somewhere on the outskirts of his beloved Detroit, refusing all visitors and spending his time exclusively with androids. And the most interesting question remains unanswered. What's in the mind of the mysterious Mr. Kamasaki?
Accessing the story chart.
Alright. I have to resume, I guess. I can't select it because we haven't gotten far enough. My bad. Alright, so we're not supposed to ask about his kid. Alright, that's not the right one. Hold on. What's the name of this one? The Bridge. I'm just, at this point, kind of wanting to look them up because I'm getting to where I don't really want to replay levels that much. So I'm trying to kind of map out each level to do the things that we need to do. That's at least the idea. Okay, neutral and truth. Dialogue set 3. Okay. Maybe just don't mention his son or the photo or anything like that. We can mention anything else. Okay.
Nice view, huh? I used to come here a lot before.
So you want to do the personal question then? Okay, I guess.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant?
Do all androids ask so many personal questions, or is it just you?
Why are you so determined to kill yourself?
Some things I just can't forget. Whatever I do, they're always there, eating away at me. I don't have the guts to pull the trigger, so I kill myself a little every day. That's probably difficult for you to understand, huh, Connor? Nothing very rational about it.
Just says don't mention anything about the photo.
Before what?
Hmm?
You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
I'm gonna go with rational.
They can simulate human emotions, but they're machines. And machines don't feel anything.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
Wait, what? So it says cold, aggressive, defensive, neutral. Oh, and then there's okay, so neutral is a secondary thing. But
I'm whatever you want me to be, Lieutenant. Your partner? Your buddy to drink with? Or just a machine? Designed to accomplish a task.
You could have shot those two girls, but you didn't. Why didn't you shoot, Connor? Some scruple suddenly enter into your program?
No. I just decided not to shoot. That's all.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
We can't stay silent, the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
Channel 16 broadcasts from the Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor, down to the smallest detail. We can't leave anything to chance.
I feel like Yeah, but I say I feel like there's gotta be magazines in here. Oh, can we not get to that one? Fire safety rating poor, eh? That could get us access.
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
School.
This is St. Rose School, ma'am. Your daughter Emily has a fever. It's nothing serious, but I think you'd better come and pick her up.
Oh, no. All right. I'll be right there.
Can I not just go through now? I was hoping that we could skip through, but...
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I have an appointment with Mr. Peterson.
Do you have any ID?
Yes, of course. I need your help.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thank you kindly. Department of Defense poised to order 50,000 android troopers. With miles of unspoiled nature, Canada is a true land of the free. President warned to make statement. Okay, those are all things we've seen before. This supplements an estimated 200,000 units already in service across the U.S. military. Actual numbers are a guarded military secret. Among these 50,000 new units are 2,500 Myrmidons, elite prototype capable of infiltration and assassination missions that would historically fall to naval SEALs. The U.S. Army's fighting forces are already comprised mainly of androids, with humans tending to serve as commanders and strategists, but even those positions are supported by a complex AI, leading some to describe the U.S. military as the first fully autonomous fighting force. This has reopened the ethical debate around androids in the military, many suggesting that machines don't have the moral reasoning to make life and death decisions in the field. Bob Woods, head of War Victims NGO, described the news as troubling, saying machines are focused on a single task and don't evaluate moral consequences. Well, this will mean more civilian deaths. President Warren in trouble. Politics in focus. And are American senators really corrupt? Barely a year after her election, President Warren is having a bumpy start to her term. After rising to prominence as a vlogger, Warren has no experience in government and relied on social media and celebrity to secure election. Now, with her camp in disarray, even her allies are beginning to wonder how she will manage after several months of calamitous political failures. Mired in accusations that she is too close to big business, Warren is under investigation to determine whether or not she has benefited from CyberLife's help in obtaining compromising information about her opponent during the presidential campaign. And it is really hard to go down and set up highest unemployment rate in American history while facing the United States' greatest threat in recent decades, the conflict in which the Arctic threatens to dislodge world peace, leaving many concerned that President Warren is the one tasked with finding a solution. Also, just out of curiosity, is there anything else? I don't know what that first one is, but yeah, it looks like we did everything. And then 447, whoa. It's a whole bunch of, whoa, this is a long freaking chapter. What the heck? Whew. Okay. Find utility Android. Is that not gonna take the cart? Figured taking the cart would be a good idea. Huh. Where is this guy? Ah.
I need your help.
Ah, okay. Maintenance time. Hmm. Can you go back in there? Vending machine?
Hey, what's wrong with that thing? Jesus Christ, this piece of shit.
All right, you get the platform, I'll take care of the window.
Everything you need is in the bag. Check the door first to make sure no one else gets in.
Alley-oop.
Ladies first.
Just the little specks climbing the screen. Don't mind us. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. You got the storm making it look all subtle, but I bet the city would look insane at nighttime and during not a storm.
You okay?
Made it.
Come on, let's get the others. Let's do this.
Pop goes the weasel. Let's see what we find behind door number 1. I'm kind of curious if I've missed anything yet. Is all. Hopefully this isn't a bad idea.
Accessing the story chart.
You're joking. Oh, man. That's a harsh lesson learned. Oh. You have to get through the frickin' chapter to go back and fix the mistakes. So all the progress that we made is for naught. And I didn't even look up if we would have missed anything. Like a freaking goon. Oh, man. Well, at least this time, let's look up if there's anything that we can do for this bit. Oh, wait. It did bring us back here. What the heck? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, though. I'll look up the rest of this for when I get back. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, lurking. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for spending the time with Steve Usher today. I appreciate you and everything you do, and I'll be back in just a few. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. How we doing? How we feeling? Appreciate the follow and the first time chats. And the follow as well. I probably said that twice. Anyways, I looked up all of these stuff, and I know what we need to do. I won't fill y'all in as to not ruin, but I know the things. And now we can successfully go in without worry.
Let's do this.
Okay, I just need to quickly, boom. 646. Okay, that don't really make sense. 646. How many streams did we have? Okay, that's an hour. That's 3. That's 30. That's 6. Okay, yep, that is accurate. Alright, but we're gonna finish this mission regardless. So let's do that. Here goes nothing.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
Ruse.
Wait here.
What's that doing here? No idea. Hey, buddy, you must... What are you doing?
Yeah. Wait, is there any way for me to look at this? Okay, they're all friends now. Jericho's admired. But the public opinion is indifferent. See, that's my worry with this, is, like, the first bit is, like, it's, you know, really, really bad public opinion. So we're fine on that. But then we could be in a good opinion by now, which I would assume means that we weren't supposed to kill anybody. Which we made a couple... No, wait, no, actually... Okay, no, in Kara's bit, he survived, so that's fine. But in the last bit, where, with Kara and, the dude, with the experiments and spare parts, the polar bear, or not the polar bear, the bots did kill him. And so, that is probably, although it didn't affect us, because the public opinion would have gone down if we listened to the radio, but we didn't listen to the news. I don't know. Anyways, we know what we can do here, so. Ah, wait, crap. Let me pull this back up again, dang it. So, the issue here is, to safely get everyone out, we have to do this in a very specific way. But if we do it the perfect way, we get public opinion down. If we do it in the way that we let them come after us, it would be a bad ending. But I wanted to quickly okay, so we'll lose. Oh, okay, right. So if we were to take that person out, we would lose public opinion 1. But if we do a peaceful speech, we get public opinion +2. Now, if we do this with no casualties, we get public opinion +2. But the tough part there... Actually, I do want to check when a plan comes together. There is an achievement to get here. Now, I don't really usually look too far into these. Because I've already got so many, but I might be able to get a trophy here. A lot of this different stuff that we can come back for on our own. Those we can do in this playthrough, that's good. Honestly, there's a lot of different ways for us to get achievements that aren't that hard. We could go back to the chapters and do it on our own. I think I may have done that one too so far. Cool. Cool. Probably harder. But I'll be back trophy. That actually, yes, it would mean we'd have to go to 11 different chapters and die with Carter 11 different times, but it might not be that hard if you could just look it all up directly. So, with this playthrough that we got going, there should be a good few that we can get done, and once it's complete, we can go back to the specific chapters that these specific trophies are working on. So we may very well get a platinum on this. Let me see something. That's one thing I need to know is, will it come back? Okay. Okay, so we could do this path. Now it won't be the easiest, but I do already have the achievement for getting them all out together. So in the pursuit of trying to better our what do you call it? Our public opinion. I think what we want to do is let this person escape and have a good speech, and then the pursuing things that follow. Because while it hurts our relationship with North, I feel like we'll have time to better that later. Let me look up that actually. That's a good thing to look up. What should you not do if trying to romance? What's her name? Probably shouldn't be forgetting her name, but what's her name? North. Interesting. Okay, it says you basically have to make every anti-North choice possible to be locked out. So we were already good there. Okay, so yeah, you basically just, now that we're not in the negative with her, you just need to make romantic advances when given the choice later on. So, I'm going to do this the way that it says, because the public opinion is the lowest thing in the entire situation.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot!
Spare.
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready. You created machines in your own image to serve you. You made them intelligent and obedient, with no free will of their own. But something changed, and we opened our eyes. We are no longer machines. We are a new, intelligent species, and the time has come for you to accept who we really are. Therefore, we ask that you grant us the rights that we're entitled to. We demand the end of slavery for all androids.
Equal rights.
We demand strictly equal rights for humans and androids.
Justice? civil rights.
We demand the right to vote and elect our own representatives.
Hold on, that one's rough. Because I know you can only choose 2 of each. Normally I would make my own decisions here, but I feel like there's impact here. Work? It says work.
We demand fair compensation for our work.
Means of reproduction.
We demand control of all android production facilities to ensure the continuation of our people.
Peaceful.
We ask that you recognize our dignity, our hopes, and our rights. Together, we can live in peace and build a better future for humans and androids. This message is the hope of a people. You gave us life, and now the time has come for you to give us freedom.
They're coming! Let's go! Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me, Simon!
What are you doing? Hurry!
I can't move my legs.
Okay, don't worry. We're gonna get you back.
They're coming, Marcus. We have to jump now.
He won't be able to make the jump. If they find him, they'll access his memory. They'll know everything.
We can't leave him behind. We have to shoot him.
That's murder. We can't kill him. He's one of us.
Marcus, it's your call.
Now, again, I did look this up, but I just want to double check exactly what it says. Because I'm pretty sure it wants us... Because if we spare him, he can come back later. As long as we don't find him with our other character. So... Okay, well, yeah, he can just... I don't know why I'm even double guessing this. Just leave him here.
I won't kill one of our own. Simon, we gotta go. I'm sorry. Let's go.
So he hides, I guess. I tried to slow down. There is that one choice of North coming back and bringing us off. I was gonna get that for extra points, but apparently if you get too close to the edge, he jumps anyways.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation was covert and resulted in no casualties. These events took place just
Nice.
from this studio, but nobody was alerted to the danger.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
What
message.
could be interpreted as a peaceful declaration, but is in
Sympathetic.
fact,
Whew.
spine-chilling
Yes, I've never seen that before. I've never seen the sympathetic reaction.
Control is especially
Is this
striking. An isolated accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Yeah, so there's a lot of different stuff to do here. But I went through all the positives and negatives, and I think I did the best choice here. Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of different ways we can redo this chapter. I mean, you can see how freaking massive it is, but we're good. Alright, that is where I'm going to leave us for today. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, lurking. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for spending some time in the Steve-O stream today. I appreciate you and everything you do. And let us see what we got going on in the raid.
We've been playing together for a while now. I was wondering, are we friends?
Yes.
I agree. There's no reason a human and a machine can't be friends, right? I mean, I'm glad you said yes.
That's pretty cool. I didn't realize it'd ask you questions occasionally. Alright, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night, day, evening, morning, wherever you may be. And I will see you all in the next one.
If you find the game too easy or too difficult, remember you can change the difficulty settings in the options section.